Ladies and gentlemen, the pitcher for Carson-Newman in game 2, number 29, Mason Mooney.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome back to the ballpark as we get set for game number 2 of today's doubleheader and the series finale. Carson-Newman has clinched a series victory. They're looking to clinch a series sweep and an 8-game winning streak as Noah Jones will start it off against Carson-Newman starter in game 2, Mason Mooney. And the first pitch of the ball game is in there for strike 1. And we are underway here at 3:01. He faces off against Jones, 1 of 8 in the series. And the 0-1 pitch on the way for Mooney on the outside corner for a strike. 6th appearance of the year for Mooney, his first career start. 0-1 record, 6.75 ERA through 8 innings of work. The 0-2 misses off the plate, down and away as it goes to the backstop. Temperature continues to rise. It's 64 degrees now at game time. Wind still at 9 miles per hour out of the east-northeast. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mooney delivering. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good pitch from Mooney, down and in with a heater. 1 up, 1 down, as we have said throughout. As we look at Carson-Newman's defense, Thompson, Griffin, Jackson left to right. Bose, Gentzer, Carpenter, Daughtry third to first, and Matt Parkinson back in the lineup for Coach Tom Griffin. Good pitch from Mooney. He has a strikeout, and with 1 out and nobody on, Riley Cheek digs in. Mooney's first pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Cheek, 1 of 9 in the series. And with Carson-Newman on top, in the series, 3 games to none. They've had 3 straight complete games. Mooney delivers, hits the outside corner of the fastball, and the count is at 2 strikes to nothing. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I can't imagine Mooney's going to go the distance in this one. He hasn't thrown more than 3 innings this year. This is uncharted waters for Coach Tom Griffin's team. Quick pitch from Mooney is a fastball up for a ball, 1-2. He went with a quick pitch to try to get the punch out. Here of Cheek. Mooney has the sign as he rocks and fires. Misses down and away. Mooney fastball slider changeup for the junior from San Jose, California. Going against a Queens team that has 11 base hits so far in this series. The 2-2. Little cue shot jammer up the first baseline foul. And the count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mooney peers down for the sign. Now the 2-2 pitch on the way. Cheek takes off of the plate to run the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander pitches the payoff pitch, and it's a ground ball in the hole, and it hits the lip of the infield grass and into the right field for a base hit for Riley Cheek. His second hit of the series. First of the game for Queens. And now Carter Foster.
Now batting, Carter Foster.
Carson-Newman pitching has faced the minimum 16 times in this series. And Mooney ready to go as he pitches. And a swing and a ball crushed to left field. Thompson going back to the warning track to haul it in on a hard liner that was sinking in a hurry. And he did a nice job of squaring off his route to pull it down.
Now batting, Drake Harris.
So far through 23 innings on the mound for Carson-Newman pitching. 16 times they faced the minimum. Righty against left-hand batter, Drake Harris standing in. He tries to bunt his way aboard, stabs at it for a strike, and then the throw down to first from Parkinson sends Daughtry to his side to pull it down. Mooney coming set from the stretch. And here's the 0-1 pitch. That misses down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mooney has the sign from Parkinson, and here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's on the inside corner for a strike. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the runner at first base. Harris 1 of 9 in the series. Mooney set, he pitches, and a foul ball hit off of first base. So through 23 innings, Carson-Newman pitching. 16 times they faced the minimum. 10 times it has been a 1-2-3 inning without a base runner. They've gotten the benefit of a couple double plays in the series. The 1-2. High fly ball, foul off to the left once more, out of play. And the count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. Overall, Carson-Newman pitching entering this one. 22 strikeouts, 2 walks, 11 hits in 23 innings and 3 complete games from Wright, Coe, and Shaver. 1-2, and then a lob over to first base to keep Riley Cheek close. Cheek does have 3 steals this year, but he's also been caught stealing 3 times. The runner at first base and 2 outs. 1-2 the count. Mooney's ready. He pitches. And a hard ground ball hit to the left of second base. Carpenter picks it up, throws to first, and that ends the inning. So a clean frame overall from the right-hander Mooney, and he puts a 0 on the board. Let's see if Carson-Newman's offense can get rolling. It's been solid in the series. Haven't quite had an outburst so far. Scoreless after a half inning. Carson-Newman heading to the plate here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman Athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
Tanner Jacobson gets the ball for Queens in the series finale. Jacobson, a 6'1" freshman right-hander from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he gets the start in the series finale. Jacobson on the year. 1-2 with an 11.5 ERA. This is his 5th start of the year. He has more walks than strikeouts. 21 walks and 19 strikeouts this year. So let's see what he has to offer against Tyler Thompson, who swings at the first pitch and skies it out to straightaway center. Ford camped out underneath, now takes a couple steps in to pull it down. 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning for Jacobson. Defensively for Queens, Jones, Ford, Cheek, left to right. Pickard, Melton, West, and Harris third to first, and Brady the nod behind the plates. And it brings Gunnar Ricketts to the plate. Ricketts 0 of 1 in the series, his second start as he squares the bunt. Gives up a strike on the outside corner. Jacobson's last outing, 3 2/3, 8 earned runs and 6 walks against Tusculum. He has walked 5 or more 3 times this year. As he pitches, and Ricketts ropes one into right center field, sinking in a hurry, and it drops in, and it's going to roll all the way to the warning track as Ford comes up errant. Ricketts has to slam the chute, though, at second base. Is a good job by Jones backing it up, and it's a one-out double for Gunnar Ricketts. Just not a lot of carry on the outfield grass. Otherwise, that one was going to the fence. Ford laid out for it, and you have to credit his hustle. He has been fantastic in this series in terms of his effort and hustle. Just couldn't come up with it, and the ball dies almost like a wedge shot on an approach to a green, and Jones backed him up, the left fielder, to pick it up. And now Henry Jackson stands in with 1 out and runner in scoring position. Jackson's average has swelled to 368 on the year. He's 5 for 9 in the series. 1 ball and no strikes. Bottom of the first inning with 1 out. Eagles trying to score early. Pause in the pitch, and that hits Jackson. I think it caught him on the left hand. And that'll be uncomfortable for him without a doubt as he goes to first base and Jake Starkey meets him. Almost hit the bottom of the bat, but it does get the hand of Jackson. And now steps Matt Parkinson. What a start to his Carson-Newman career. 11-game hitting streak. Hitting .500 this year with 7 homers and 14 driven in. Scoreless bottom of the first. Corner infield in with 1 out. The pitch from Jacobson stays high with a fastball. It's 1-0. Well, it feels like every time Parkinson steps to the plate, he's ultra productive. And the right-hand pitcher stretches and pitches, and that's off the plate away. 2 balls and no strikes. This has been Jacobson's issues this year. 3 of his last 4 starts, he has been all over the place. 5 walks against Wingate, 6 against LR, and 6 against Tusculum. Has hit a batter so far. 2-0 to count the pitch. Parkinson takes a strike that just peters out at the bottom of the zone. At the knees, outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Queens is already hustling some bodies toward the bullpen. They had a quick hook for Alec Hunter in Game 2 yesterday. 2-1 pitch to Parkinson, and he's tardy on a fastball, swinging and missing. Leveling the count up at 2-2. Eagles have won 7 straight sack contests for the first time since April 6th through the 22nd of 2019. That's how they closed out the year. And the end of that season, they had a couple walk-off wins against Coker in the 3-game set that season. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the pitch. Parkinson just takes off the plate, not by much, 3-2. It's the first time Carson-Newman has played this well the start a year since 2013. That team started at 9-1 and then lost 9 straight after the start of conference play. This year's team at 9-2. The pitch off the plate away, ball 4. And the Eagles have the bases loaded with 1 out in the first. So now Killian Daughtry, who's looking to bust out of a slump. Daughtry just 1 hit in 9 at-bats in this series. His average still sits at .328, and with the bases loaded and 1 out, Jacobson to the full windup. Scoreless in the first, the pitch, and Daughtry hits one sharply. Good play by Harris. From his knees, throws the second for 1. Over to first base, it's not in time, as it was dropped by Jacobson. Pretty good hustle to get over there. Nevertheless, It's an RBI for Daughtry and a 1-0 lead. Ricketts in to score. Jackson to third. The putout works 3 to 6 at second base. And the RBI for Daughtry. So it's 1-0, and with runners at the corners and 2 out, Jacobson can get out of this inning without any further damage. Dealing to Bose, and a fastball hits the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Bose is 1 for 9 in the series. The bottom of Carson-Newman's lineup has really struggled in this series. Bose fouls one off, and he's in an 0-2 hole. Carpenter's 1 of 6. Genter's 0 of 9. I mentioned the struggles of Daughtry and Bose. And if Carson-Newman's offense is going to bust out, it's going to need this bottom portion to produce in spots like this. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Bose lines it to center. Coming on is Ford, and he makes the running catch, reaching down around his waistband to retire Bose and end the inning. Good piece of hitting by Bose, but the Eagles unable to get anything else across. They get the run from Daughtry, and we've played an inning complete. It's a 1-0 Carson-Newman lead with Mooney back to the slab when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Through an inning, it's Carson-Newman 1 and Queens nothing as the Royals try to get their offense rolling here in the top of the second inning. It'll be Mason Pickard to the plate, and Mooney's first pitch is a swing and a miss. Down and away. Pickard 0 for 4 in the series. His average is starting to dip under 300 and hasn't been there at all this season. The 0-1 on the outside corner for a strike, and Mooney gets ahead at 0-2. Can't say enough about Carson-Newman's pitching, and you just wonder if Queens is going to be able to get the offense into gear. 0-2 the count. Mooney twists, turns, and pitches. Misses outside with a fastball to make it a 1-2 count. And really, if you're Queens, you look at this series, if you could just get a couple runs across, it'd be a tight ball game. The 1-2. Ground ball hit out towards shortstop. With the backhand is Genter to first base for the out. Getting Pickard by a couple steps, and there's one away in the second. Carson-Newman by no means has pulled away. Even the 7-1 win, Carson-Newman was hitless in the final 6 innings of that game. Winning by 5-0, 7-1, and 3-0 scores. So if Queens could get something going offensively, it would be a totally different ball game. Dominic Ford standing in, and Mooney's first pitch to Ford misses off the plate down and away. Ford 0 for 9 so far in this 4-game set. His average has dipped to 188 on the year. 1-0 Eagles in the second. The pitch right down the middle with the changeup from Mooney. Evening the count at 1-1 strike. Mooney last pitch against Wise earned the save, firing in the final 3 innings of shutout baseball. 1-1 pitch, foul back by Ford, and it's 1-2. So Carson-Newman, having won 7 straight games, they are within striking distance of the top spot in the league. 1-2 strikes the count. Mooney sights the sign, gets it, and pitches. And a foul ball hit towards the football field to our right-hand side out of play. This is just the fourth pitcher the Eagles have had to use this weekend. And I don't want to officially confirm this, but more than likely the first time ever Carson-Newman's had 3 straight complete games. The 1-2. That's off the plate away, 2-2. At least since way back in the day, probably in the Division II era. I have to really scour the record books for that. Eagles hadn't had a complete game entering this weekend. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip. Parkinson can't glove it. And Ford stays alive. Parkinson just could not quite snare it on a ball that took a deflection and bounced back. The 2-2. Ball yanked foul. Third base side. If you do go back and look at the record books, Carson-Newman has had a lot of years where they've put together a lot of complete games. 2015, they had a dozen complete game efforts. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Misses down and away, and the count runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2016, the team had 13. Of course, those were aided by 13 total complete games by Vince Apicella. The payoff pitch. Ford swings and skies it out to deep left center field. Griffin on the run. He goes all the way to the warning track before he's able to track it down. As Ford put a charge into it, but the ball not really flying out of here this weekend. Have not had a home run for either team in this series. And with 2 outs and nobody aboard, Nick Melton will stand in. He's 1 of 7 in the series. Mooney looking for a clean inning here in the second. First pitch is right down the middle with a slider for strike 1. Carson-Newman getting a run in the first on the RBI fielder's choice by Daughtry. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Melton tried to lay off, and the count's at 0-2. Righty on, right-hand batter. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider well off the plate. Parkinson throws to first to complete the punch-out, and that ends the inning. Melton really expanded the zone on a pitch well off the plate, and Mooney has a pair of punch-outs as he works a 1-2-3 second. Eagles look to add to a 1-0 lead when we return here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Jordan Griffin in the bottom third of this Carson-Newman lineup stepped to the plate. In the bottom of the second inning, Eagles ahead 1-0 as Jacobson back to work, and he pitches and misses just down and away for ball 1. Griffin back in the lineup. He was in the lineup in the doubleheader finale yesterday. The 1-0 pitch is a foul ball back. Count evens up at a ball and a strike. Griffin had a single, a stolen base, and a run scored in the second in his 5 trips to the plate as he takes a slider on the outside corner for a strike. 1-2 the count. Eagles on top by a run. They have never trailed in this series. Just 1 run allowed so far. Looking to get the offense going. Time called, and I'm not sure who called it, but Chancey Bowers gives the call. Now the 1-2 pitch. Griffin ropes one to left field. That'll drop in for a base hit. His second of the series, and the Eagles have the leadoff man aboard in the second.
Now batting, second baseman, number 13, Andrew Carpenter.
Good piece of hitting from Griffin. Pulling a ball down and into left center field. 2 hits in the game for the Eagles, and now Andrew Carpenter. 1 of 6 in the series. Average sits at .324 as he takes high on a fastball for ball 1. Carson-Newman from here hits the road. 7th-ranked Lee is next on the docket on Tuesday. Then they travel to Wingate for a 4-game series at Ron Christopher Stadium. The 1-0 off the plate away, 2-0. On the other side for Queens, the Royals just looking for an answer here at the plate. I've had a pretty decent weekend overall on the mound. There's a throw to first. Griffin's back. I mentioned the stolen base that he had yesterday. Always a stolen base threat. Things don't get any easier for Queens as the 2-0 pitch is across the middle for a strike. They host Catawba next weekend for a 4-game series. Then they finally get a little bit of a reprieve with Coker, at least in terms of the standings. Throw to first base and back safely once more is Griffin. You look at the year that Queens has had, it's just been a brutal schedule. They have absolutely challenged themselves as Griffin's on the move on the 2-1 and a foul ball back. Even they count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Entering today, they will have played the first place, the second place, the third place, or the fourth place, and the 5th place teams in the conference already this season. And the 3rd place team, Catawba, is next on the docket. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider a little bit up in the zone that Carpenter whiffs on. First punch out for Jacobson. A team that last year played 11 games against the top 25. They lost all 11. 7 against the top 10, and things don't get much easier. So now Micah Genter, who's 0 for 9 in the series, squares the bunt. Griffin's on the move. The throw to second base was on target, but it gets into center field. Now it's bobbled, and Griffin will head over to third base. So it'll be a stolen base for Griffin. And the E2 advances Griffin to third. If the ball was played by Melton, they would have had Griffin out. It's now a runner at third base. The infield in with 1 out. The 1-0. Genter was squaring the bunt. He backs away, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Kind of been that weekend for Queens as they have made some miscues at critical times. The 2-0. Genter again squaring the bunt. Takes a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Time called. And now I think they're trying to figure out exactly what the count should be. Queens thought that the first pitch was a strike. And Chancey Bowers says no. Now the 2-1. Off the plate, 3-1. Queens absolutely thought that first pitch was a strike, and it changes the complexion of the at-bat now. At 3-2. Or 3-1 rather. The pitch. Down the middle, now 3-2. Eagles lead at 1-0. Bottom of the second inning, and a payoff pitch coming here to Genter as he tries to break out of a slump. The payoff pitch Little ground ball back up the middle. Backhanded by the second baseman, Weston. He throws to first. Keeps Griffin at third base. That's the second out of the inning. Really nice play by Weston. To his right-hand side with the infield in, and it works perfectly for Queens to get the putout. With 2 outs and the runner at third, it's on Tyler Thompson. First pitch to Thompson is a high slider that misses for ball 1. Runner at third base, Griffin gets a modest lead. The 1-0 on the inside corner with a fastball, 1-1. So Griffin getting to third base, and the Eagles looking to bring him in. A 1-0 edge so far. Jacobson delivers the 1-1. Thompson spoils one, fouling it back into the right-hand side. And he's in a 1-2 hole. Well, you have to credit Jacobson so far. He's challenging Carson-Newman's hitter, and despite his issues this year walking batters, he's been in and around the zone. The 1-2. Misses high and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Thompson now 4 for 12 in the series, getting his fair share of at-bats. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Bouncing ball back up the middle. To his right, the second baseman, Weston, fields behind the bag. Throws to first and beats Thompson, who goes with a headlong dive to try to get in there in time. Can't do so. And the Eagles leave a runner 90 feet away. Carson-Newman cannot score, and it's a 1-0 ball game through 2. Mooney back to work. Eagles cling to the lead here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cade Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cade Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cade Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
Zach Weston leads off the third for Queens as Mason Mooney delivers and misses off the plate down and away for ball 1. Weston 1 of 7 in the series, hitting 167 on the year. The 1-0 pitch. Misses down and away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Queens looking to get their offense rolling. The 1-1. That's on the outside corner for a strike. Two balls and 1 strike now. The pitch. And a line drive back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Queens as they try to pull even here in the 3rd inning. Chris Brady, the catcher, will stand in. Brady had just 1 plate appearance. Was hit by a pitch and scored a run. He is the only run scored for Queens in the series in the 9th inning of yesterday's finale. So with the Eagles ahead by 1, the leadoff man aboard here for the Royals. Mooney peering down for the sign from the first base side of the rubber. Delivers. Brady bunts one. Third base side. This is a pretty good one, but it'll bounce foul. Would have been a hit if it stayed fair, but instead it did just go foul. And they count it 1 strike and nothing. Well, a glistening day here at the ballpark. A few puffy clouds overhead. Carson-Newman in the home light blue jerseys, Eagles across the chest, huge bold navy lettering with numbers on the front and the back. The 0-1, down and away. As Brady again squares the bunt. Counts at 1-1. White pants for the Eagles and the navy hats with the C around N logo. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mooney delivers. Another bunt attempt. Now a throw from Parkinson down to first. Keeping Weston close. It's 2 balls and a strike. Carson-Newman has not really had to ask the bullpen to really do anything this weekend. 2-1 pitch. Another bunt attempt. Misses high, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. And is this the inning where Queens is able to get the offense clicking? Top of the order looms. Noah Jones in the on-deck circle. 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Bunted at first base side. Mooney will pick it up. Toss it to Daughtry at first base. After all that, the Eagles finally able to get the put out. 1-3, however, on the sacrifice bunt. Melton to second base. And with 1 out, Noah Jones will stand in. Jones was a strikeout victim back in the first. Let's see if Queens is able to produce here. 1-0 ball game. Carson-Newman has the edge here in the third. Mooney from the stretch. The pitch. Line drive hit to left, right in the tracks of Thompson, who squats down to get a better angle of the ball before standing up, reaching out in front of his hat to make the catch. Hard hit liner from Jones, but right to Thompson. And with 2 outs and the runner at second base, it's Riley Cheek's turn. Cheek is singled in this game. A base hit for him here. We get Queens on the scoreboard. They've only scored 1 run so far in the series, and the Eagles have led wire to wire. Fake the throw back to second base. Eagles had this play work against UVA Wise 2 weeks ago, as Mooney faked the throw back to second. Eagles tried to see if Weston would be fooled by it. He was not, as he immediately looked back into center field, didn't see a baseball, and wisely stood at second base. Mooney pausing. Now he pitches, and it's right down the middle for a strike. Well, some clouds have put some shade on the ballpark off to the west on what's typically been a very sunny day and a very pleasant day for baseball. 1 strike and nothing. Runner in scoring position for Queens. Righty on, right-hand batter. Mooney again will look back the runner at second base. Looking to keep Weston close. Mooney pitches, and a foul ball hit off to our right-hand side out of play. And Mooney gets ahead now at no balls and 2 strikes. Mooney in the driver's seat, trying to keep Queens off of the scoreboard. One nothing. Carson-Newman on top in the third. Mooney has the sign. Parkinson sets up outside. The pitch is a ground ball to first. Good diving play by Daughtry. Gets to his feet, throws to Mooney, and it's in time as he wins the race to the bag to end the inning. Terrific play by Daughtry to his right. Gets up, underhands to Mooney, who wins the race with Cheek to the bag to end the inning. Really nice play by Daughtry initially. And then Mooney able to get to the bag just in time to end the inning. So Carson-Newman takes a 1-0 lead through 2.5. Can they add some more offense? We find out next on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Ricketts, Jackson, and Parkinson due up for Carson-Newman in the bottom of the third inning. Eagles on top 1-0. And Tanner Jacobson back to work for Queens as he delivers. And Ricketts swings at the first pitch and hits it to straightaway center. Ford will take a few steps back before stopping in front of the warning track to haul it in. Retiring Ricketts on one pitch. 4 in a row retired by Jacobson. And now Emery Peterson will pinch hit for Henry Jackson, and Jackson took a ball on the hand in his lone at bat of this game. And he'll step out of the ball game. And now Peterson will have to pinch hit. 1-0 Eagles in the third, and the first pitch to Peterson as he squares the bunt is off the plate for ball one. Well, certainly that's a big loss for Carson-Newman for the rest of this one, and you hope it doesn't extend any further along than that. The 1-0. Misses again above the zone, 2-0. Peterson this year 1 for 5 at the plate. Struck out the 2-0. He takes a strike at the knees. 2-1. Carson-Newman's offense trying to kick it into gear. And fairly silent, the 2-1. Down and in, 3 balls and a strike. And after that Wise series, they were top 10 in the country in 6 different offensive categories. Been a nice series, but come in chunks, the 3-1. Peterson well out in front of it, pops it up right side of the infield. The first baseman Harris to the infield grass to make the catch and retire Peterson. 2 up, 2 down, and 5 straight retired by Tanner Jacobson. And now Matt Parkinson will get his turn. Drew a walk back in the first inning, and it looked like Carson-Newman had something cooking in that inning. But they left a pair as they try to avoid going quietly. Here in the inning, the pitch to Parkinson is across the legs with a slider. Jacobson has thrown strikes in this game. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Parkinson well out in front of a slider, whiffing on it badly. 26 of the 43 pitches thrown by Jacobson have been for strikes. A high percentage so far. 2 strikes and nothing with 2 outs and nobody on. Jacobson delivers, and it's in there for strike 3 called on a slider through the zone. Second punch out for Jacobson. He's retired 6 straight. And Carson-Newman's bats haven't quite been able to get rolling here. Through 3 innings, though, the Eagles do lead it 1-0 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Top of the fourth inning we go here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, and Carter Foster will lead us off. For Queens, Mason Mooney, 3 shutout innings so far. And the right-hander's first pitch of the inning misses downstairs for ball 1. Mooney getting his first career start. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. If he gets an out in this inning, it would be his longest outing so far of the season. The 1-1 on the quick pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Defensively, Carson-Newman shifts Jordan Griffin to right field, and Charlie Brown takes over in center. He'll be in the 3 spot of the lineup. The 2-1 pitch. High fly ball, fouling out of here to the right. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You just have a feeling that at some point Queens is going to be able to get some kind of rally going. Carson-Newman's pitching has been so good. The 2-2. Ground ball hit in the hole to the left. Picked up by the third baseman. Bo's scooting to his left-hand side as he picks and throws out Foster for the first out of the fourth. Eagles have played good defense so far in this series. Carson-Newman has made 1 error. Queens has made 3. Overall, been a fairly clean overall series as Drake Harris digs in 0 for 1. 1-0 Eagles in the fourth. And Harris takes his knees out of the way to avoid getting hit by an inside pitch. He gets ahead at 1 ball and no strikes. Mooney into his motion and pitching. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch by Mooney to level the count off at 1-1. Harris, one of the 2 seniors in this lineup. It's a very young overall group. The 1-1 is another swing and a foul tip. And Parkinson, I'm not sure where he caught that one, but he went straight down to his elbows. And a foul tip catches him. Took it right off of the inner thigh on the left-hand side. Hit him pretty flush. And after getting a moment to gather his thoughts, it's 1-2. And Mooney pitches. And Harris is way late on it, but somehow got the metal to it as he pushes it foul third base side. And the count holds it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mooney has gotten a lot of ground ball outs so far. The 1-2. Way up and away, 2-2. 5 ground ball outs so far in this game of the 10 that he's garnered. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third punch out for Mooney. He gets Harris to chase a pitch down and in on the off-speed action. 2 up, 2 down in the fourth. Now Mason Pickard. Just a nasty pitch on the back foot of the left-hand hitter. And with 2 outs and nobody on, Pickard stands in. Grounded to short his first time up. Mooney's pitch is a foul ball back to the screen for strike 1. Carson-Newman ranked 25th in the Collegiate Baseball newspaper poll. Trying to make their push for unanimous top 25 selection. The 0-1 is on the outside corner of the fastball for a strike. Counts at no balls and 2 strikes. Pickard stepping out of the box, now climbs back in. 2 strikes and nothing, and the pitch. Off the plate away, 1-2. Carson-Newman a run on a couple hits, 3 left on base. Queens, no runs, 2 hits, an error. They've left a pair aboard. The 1-2. Check swing on a pitch down and away. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mooney's pitch count is inching higher and higher. 62 now in the game. And a break-even pitch coming plateward. Off the plate away on a high fastball, and the count runs full at 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Mooney has the sign. He pitches. Ground ball hit out to short on 2 hops. Takes one right to the chest of Genter. He throws to first. That ends the inning. So the second 1-2-3 inning of the ball game for Mooney. And we've played 3.5 so far. Can Carson-Newman's offense get some run support for the pitching staff? Daughtry, Bose, Griffin heading to the bat rack when we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Carson-Newman clings to a 1-0 edge against Queens in Game 4, this 4-game set. Killian Daughtry at the plate, taking a first pitch strike from the impressive Tanner Jacobson, who entered this game with an ERA north of 11. And the Eagles so far are limited to just 2 hits. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Daughtry swings and misses. Jacobson reared back for a little bit extra there to get ahead at no balls and 2 strikes. Daughtry hit into a fielder's choice, hit a ball hard to first base, but Harris was able to smother it. Eagles did get a run on the play with the bases loaded. The 0-2. Daughtry lunges for one and rolls it slowly to first base. Harris picks it up and just does get to the base in time before Daughtry. Very slow roller, and Daughtry able to run well down the line. Nearly beat it out. But Harris did win the race by a good step. Now Zach Bose. And the pitch to him is off the plate away for ball 1. Each team with a pair of pokes so far. Jacobson matching Mooney so far in this game. The 1-0. Bose swings and hits one in the air to left field. Jones will twist back to the warning track and stop there, and the left fielder puts it away. 2 up, 2 down. 8 straight retired by Jacobson. And when it looked like the Eagles had some opportunities to put some pressure on the right-hander, didn't take advantage. And now Jordan Griffin, who's singled in this game. And the first pitch to Griffin drifts off the plate down and away for ball 1. Preseason all-conference pick for a second straight year. Griffin at the plate. The 1-0. This is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. All told, these games have been fairly close. The 2-0. Up and away, 3-0. 5-0 win in game 1 of this series for Carson-Newman, but they had to add 3 in the 5th to get to that level. The 3-0 win in game 3. 3-0 pitch off the plate away, and there's ball 4. Jacobson's second walk issued. And a 2-out walk brings Andrew Carpenter to the plate. struck out back in the second. Eagles lead it 1-0 here in the fourth. Right-hander delivers. Carpenter squared to bunt and gives up a strike. Fastball down the middle. After putting up 3 in the first and 4 more in the second, game 2 of this series. Just 4 runs in the last 15 innings. And a throw to first and Griffin back. Queens' pitching staff continues to improve in front of our very eyes. And the Eagles looking to get a little bit of run support with just this 1-run edge. 1 strike pitch coming. Carpenter squares again. The pitch is taken for a strike. The throw down to second base is not in time. Carpenter sneaks in there, or Griffin rather sneaks in there, getting his second steal of the game. Check that. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Instead, they go to a ball and a strike. 1-1 the count. The pitch. There goes Griffin again, and Carpenter fouls it back. So 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here to Carpenter. Jacobson will look back. Griffin at second base. Eagles looking to get a second run across, and Griffin's ground game certainly a threat anytime he's on the paths. The 1-2. Sliders in there. Strike 3 called. Good pitch by Jacobson. Freezing Carpenter. And just like that, the Eagles again leave another man on base. They've left 4 now on the day. And they hold just a 1-0 advantage through 4 innings. Mooney back to work. He'll deal with Ford, Melton, and Weston when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
Mason Mooney's retired 6 in a row as he goes back to work in the 5th inning through 4 scoreless frames so far, a 1-0 lead in hand. He delivers to Dominic Ford and pumps in a strike on the inside corner. So you get ahead at 0-1. 65th pitch of the day right there by Mooney. The 0-1 on a quick pitch. Ford grounds it out to shortstop. Charging Ford, Genter scoops it to the left of his body. Throws on the run as he steps onto the grass and retires Ford. Good play by Genter. And with 1 out and nobody on, we'll get a pinch hitter. Anthony Molinari will pinch hit. And the left-hand hitter will take a look at ball 1, down and away. Molinari 2 for 4 in the series as he swings and flies 1 to left. Thompson's in the right spot. Takes a couple steps to his right, and the left fielder's there to haul it in and retire Molinari. And with 2 outs and nobody on, Zach Weston will dig in. Weston singled back in the 3rd. Last man to reach against Mooney as he takes a look at ball 1 low and away. 2 outs and nobody aboard. The right-hander pitches the 1-0. This is off the plate again. 2 balls and no strikes. Infield back. And the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball hit out to second base. Carpenter circles it, picks it, and throws to first to end the inning. 9 straight retired by Mason Mooney. And Carson-Newman on top 1-0. Continues to lead Queens. Jacobson, who's been excellent on the mound, back to work for Queens when we come back at a 1-0 Carson-Newman lead in the series finale on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
9-1-2 due up for Carson-Newman against the tough right-hander Tanner Jacobson, who's gone 4 innings of quality baseball and 58 pitches. Right-hander delivers to start this inning and pumps in a strike to Genter to get ahead at 0-1. Genter grounded to second, his only time up so far in the game. And the 1-strike pitch, Genter ropes it down the left field line. That'll break the slump as it bounces twice before hitting the base of the wall. Genter to second base and stopping there with a stand-up lead-off double. And let's see if that gets the bats rolling here in the 5th. Just the 3rd hit of the day for Carson-Newman. On a ball hit down the left field line. Now Tyler Thompson's turn. He's 0 for 2. Fly out to center, ground out to second. Corner infield pinched in, thinking a bunt is in order. And the first pitch to Thompson's a fastball up and away for ball 1. Thompson at the plate. Carson-Newman leading the ball game 1-0. Jacobson going to work, trying to put out the flames here. The pitch. Thompson lunges after one and fouls it off. First base side. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Carson-Newman so far 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. They have missed some opportunities to add to the lead. Jacobson's ready. The 1-1. Thompson watches a breaking ball spin off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Thompson taking his time at the dish. 4 hits in the series. Would love a 5th to extend the lead. The 2-1. Thompson pushes one foul off of first base. 2-2. Carson-Newman had been so good with runners in scoring position leading up to today. So far haven't come through with some of those big hits. The right-hander again coming set. Check of the runner at second, the 2-2. Thompson bounces one up the middle. To his left is Weston. He picks and throws out Thompson. But it is productive as Genter scoots over to third base. Weston has moved from second over to third, and Molinari has stayed in the game at second base. And now Gunnar Ricketts will get his turn. Ricketts has doubled and scored a run. He's also flown to center. Infield in again for Queens in a 1-0 game in the 5th. Jacobson pitching and hits the outside corner with a fastball to get ahead at 0-1. been pretty impressive so far here from Jacobson. One of his better outings of the year. As the sign of the one-strike pitch. Ricketts hits one in the air out towards right center field. Cheek going back to the warning track to the wall. He reaches up. It's out of here. Ricketts hits his second long ball of the season. And Carson-Newman gets the big hit to take a 3-0 lead. Ricketts gave it a charge in the first home run of the series for either team. Leaves the yard to right center. Good piece of hitting by Ricketts. And it gets out of here to right center field. And it's a 3-0 lead now for Charlie Brown, his first at bat of the day. And Brown fouls it back. The 0-1 pitch. Brown takes off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brown's 3 for 5 in the series at the plate. The 1-1. Brown squared to bunt, and it cost him a strike. So 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Here in the 5th inning, Eagles ahead 3-0 now. The 1-2. Misses high and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brown took over in center field after Henry Jackson needed to be removed. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good bounce back by Jacobson as he fans Brown. 4th punch out of the day for the right-hander. And now Matt Parkinson looking to extend his hitting streak to a dozen. He's drawn a walk and struck out in his 2 trips. 3-0 Eagles in the 5th. 2 outs. And Parkinson checks his swing. Lays off. They won an appeal. Now they do appeal down to Michael Fowler, and he says, no, he did not. 1-0. Jacobson. The 1-0 pitch. Down and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Been a nice outing for Jacobson coming into today. He had not worked this deep in a game since Lenore Ryan on the 27th of February. Pitch number 75 of the day misses off the plate away. 3-0. He went 5 shutout innings against LR, gave up just 1 hit, but did walk 6 in that game. The 3-0. Parkinson takes a strike down the middle. 3-1. His last couple outings had been cut short in the 3rd inning. The 3-1 pitch. Parkinson tardy on a fastball. And a count runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the 5th. The Ricketts 2-run home run has pushed the lead out to 3-0, giving a little bit of breathing space for the Eagles. Now the payoff pitch. Misses below the knees for ball 4, and Parkinson draws his 2nd walk of the day. Third base on balls issued by Jacobson on the day. And here comes Killian Daughtry, who's 0 for 2 with an RBI on the day. Carson-Newman has scored twice in the inning, looking to continue to add on to that. Wind continues to pick up here, blowing in from left field. The first pitch to Daughtry stays above the letters for ball 1. Action is starting to heat up in the Queens bullpen. It's behind the wall. We can't tell you who it is. But they do have some activity down there. Want to know the count, the pitch. Daughtry again on a pitch off the plate. Has to lunge after it and tap it foul first base side. He's hit the ball to the first baseman both times he's been up. The benefit that he has now is that there's a runner at first base and a runner at first base only. Big hole on the right side of the infield. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. 1-2. Eagles 3 runs on 4 base hits. They've left 4 on base. Queens has no runs on a couple hits, an error, and 2 left aboard. Seeing ahead by 3. They've led wire to wire so far in this series. 1-2 to count. The pitch. Daughtry hits one foul off of first. Out of play. Down the line. Queens has struggled on the road in their time as a D2 program. 13-35 in road games. They've won 6 total road games in the last 2+ years. They're still trying to get their official home settled in Charlotte. The 1-2 pitch. Daughtry pulls one to center field. That's going to sink in for a base hit. Parkinson will stop at second base as Ford gets it back into the infield, and the 3rd hit of the inning now for the Eagles. Keeps the line moving for Zach Bose. Good piece of hitting by Daughtry. Knuckled one out to center field. Let's see if they can keep adding to this lead for Carson-Newman. It is a 3-0 lead in the 5th. Thanks for spending some time with us with our entire crew here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex on the Eagle Sports Network. Bose takes a strike on a fastball outside corner. Carson-Newman 3 hits in this inning. They had 2 in the first 4. Certainly would love to play add-on here. Bose is 0 for 2 in the game. A line out to center, a fly out to left. The 0-1. Off the plate, down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs, 2 men on. Is there a 2-out rally in the Eagles? The 1-1 pitch. Bose skies it foul. That's a pretty good pitch to hit. A fastball down the middle. Maybe slightly to the outside corner, but had a great pitch for the sophomore to try to stab at. One ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 on. The pitch. That's in the dirt and will go to the backstop, and both runners will move up on the wild pitch. Pitch bounced way in front of the dirt, and Brady couldn't get his body over there in time. So 2-2 the count. Jacobson will go to the windup with runners at second and third base. And now a base hit pushes this thing out to a 5-0 lead. Can Bose come through in the clutch? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Jacobson. That's way off the plate, and it's 3-2. With first base open, Jacobson doesn't have to give in here, but I have mentioned his walk issues. He's already walked 3. And does he really want to deal with the bases loaded? 3-0 the lead in the 5th. The payoff pitch. That's off the plate. It's ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And now here comes Coach Steedley out. Looks like this could be the end of the line for the right-hander Jacobson. They have not made the official move, but I see a man coming in. New pitcher. We'll tell you about him when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network. Eagles ahead, 3-0 in the 5th. Bases loaded and 2 outs.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials from pens to phone chargers are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
For the second time in the series, we get a look at the right-hander, Zach Kelly, freshman from Southport, North Carolina. Worked 2 scoreless innings with a couple strikeouts in yesterday's doubleheader finale. Through 17 pitches, 14 were strikes. He was great out of the bullpen. Overall, this is his 8th appearance of the year, 1-2 with a 6.75 ERA. Bases are loaded and 2 outs, and Jordan Griffin at the plate. And he takes a first pitch, strike on the outside corner with a fastball. Kelly was impressive yesterday, as was the Queens bullpen. First time they've been into the bullpen today after Charleston threw the complete game effort in Game 1. And a 3-0 Queens loss. It's 3-0 now in the 5th. Eagles can blow it open. The 0-1 on the outside corner of the fastball for a strike. 0-2. So Griffin falls into a hole. He's been aboard twice. Single in the 2nd, walk in the 4th. He also has 2 stolen bases. Bases are juiced and 2 outs. The 0-2. On the inside corner, Griffin doesn't get the bat off his shoulder and strikes out looking to leave the bases loaded in the inning. So Carson-Newman settles for 2 on the home run from Ricketts. His 2nd long ball of the year, and the Eagles have a 3-0 lead going to the 6th on the Eagles Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Mason Mooney comes back in the 6th inning. 5 scoreless so far, 3 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed. And he has a 3-0 lead now in hand after the 2-run home run from Ricketts in the 5th. He goes to work on 9-1-2. Chris Brady starts us off and takes a look at strike 1 across the belt. 0-1 the count. Brady had a sacrifice bunt, his only time up so far. The 0-1 misses down and away, 1-1. Still has not had an official at bat in this series. Has been hit by a pitch. He's had the sacrifice bunt as well. The 1-1. That's off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Mooney now at 75 pitches. And the 2-1 offering on the way. And it misses high and tight, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Mooney's base runners came in the 1st and the 3rd. 2-2 pitch is a bouncer left side of the infield. Tough play. Bose picks it up, throws to first, and it's in time. Great play by Bose, hustling in to get it and get Brady, who couldn't sneak down the line in time. 10 straight retired by Mooney. And on a slow roller third base side, Bose gloved it and threw on the run in one motion. Now with one out, nobody on, here's the top of the order and Noah Jones, who's 0 for 2. 3-0 Eagles in the sixth, and Jones bounces one in the hole at short. Backhanded by Genter. Long throw across the diamond. Plucked out of the dirt by Killian Daughtry. 11 straight retire. And now Riley Cheek will step to the plate. Cheek's going to have a conversation with the third base coach as well, as they look to make an adjustment at the plate. So far, just 6 pitches for the 2 outs for Mooney. Cheek is singled, and he is grounded to first base. 3-0. Carson-Newman on top of the 6th inning, looking for a 4-game sweep. Mooney into his motion. He delivers. And it's in there at the knees with a changeup for a strike. 0-1. Right-hand pitcher delivers a quick pitch and hits the outside corner for a strike. He gets ahead at 0-2. Time called here by Cheek, who steps out of the box. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Mooney. And it just missed outside. Good pitch. Nearly had Cheek offer at it, but it was always off the plate. Count holds it a ball and 2 strikes. Righty on, right-hand batter. And here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Bouncing ball on one in between hop. Carpenter can't play it cleanly. And down the line safely is Cheek. That'll be an error. Just the second error of the series for Carson-Newman. And with 2 outs, a base runner for Queens. It was a tough in-between hop, but certainly if you're Carpenter, if you let that ball bounce again, more than likely you don't play it cleanly. So now Carter Foster, who's 0 for 2, and a swing and a miss on the first offering, a changeup inside. 1 strike and nothing. So that ruins the string of 11 in a row retired by Mooney. 0-1 to count the pitch. I don't know where that one missed. Looked pretty good from here as it misses, I guess, just off the plate. Counts even at 1-1. Foster 0 for 2 on the day, trying to break that spell as he swings and hits one high in the air to deep straightaway center. Brown all the way back to the warning track, to the wall. He leaps up, bangs into the fence, and makes the catch. Foster gave it a ride. Put it about 378 feet away in straightaway center and just missed a home run. Couldn't quite carry it out of the ballpark. Brown hauls it in, and the Eagles take a 3-0 lead into the bottom of the 6th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. At the Cate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CateInsuranceAgency.com.
Andrew Carpenter will start off the bottom of the 6th inning for Carson-Newman. Eagles lead it by a 3-0 tally as Zach Kelly back to work, and his first pitch to Carpenter is a foul ball back. Carpenter is 0 for 2. He struck out a pair of times so far in this one. Close the book on Jacobson. 4 2/3 innings, 3 earned on 5 hits and 4 walks with 4 strikeouts. Throws 89 pitches. The 0-1 pitch is off the plate away. 1-1. Carson-Newman has had some chances. They've left 7 on base. The 1-1 pitch misses down and away. 2 balls and a strike. Eagles just left the bases loaded in the 5th. Right-hand pitcher, right-hand batter, the 2-1. That's downstairs. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. Kelly out of the bullpen. Second time in the series the Eagles have seen him, and looking to fare better this time around. The 3-1. Fly ball foul off of first base, out of play. He pitched the 3rd and the 4th innings yesterday. Didn't get a chance to see Carpenter. The payoff pitch. Bouncer off of the plate, third base side. It's foul. Count holds at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Eagles ahead 3-0 here in the 6th. Kelly had a pair of ground outs, a pair of strikeouts, and a pair of pop outs. Spread the wealth in terms of his outs. Now a payoff pitch again, and Carpenter spoils another one, pushing it back to the screen. 3-2 and holding with nobody out here to start off the 6th inning. Eagles once again doing the job on the mound. Mason Mooney's been brilliant for 6 shutout innings. Now the payoff pitch on the way, and that misses high for ball 4, and the Eagles have a leadoff base runner to start the bottom of the 6th. And now Micah Genter will stand in. Genter broke up an 0-10 string with a leadoff double in the 5th that set the stage for the 2-run home run from Ricketts. Carson-Newman's lead sits at 3-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner at first base and nobody out. Kelly pitching. Genter bunts it. A high hopper out in front of the plate. The catcher Brady picks it up and throws down to Molinari covering at first base for the putout. To second base goes Carpenter as he puts himself in scoring position. And now Tyler Thompson, who's 0 of 3. Putout works 2-4 on the ground out sacrifice. And now Thompson's standing in. Grounded out twice, flown out as well. And the first pitch to Thompson is a check swing foul ball back to the netting. Carson-Newman on top by a 3-0 tally here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Looking to continue to add on here against Queens. Eagles have opened with 6 straight wins in the series for this 3rd-year D2 program. Thompson hits one sharply, one low hop into the glove of the second baseman Molinari. Squats down to pick it up and throw out Thompson at first base. It's the second out of the inning, even though Carpenter moves over to third base. And now it brings Ricketts to the plate, who's had a great day. 2 of 3, a double and a 2-run home run. He scored twice. He's driven in a pair. A runner at third base and 2 outs. Let's see if Ricketts can produce here. The pitch from Kelly. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Ricketts had not hit a home run in 90-plus at-bats until a couple weeks ago, and now he has 2 in his last 5 games. 0-1 pitch is a swing and a miss. Now 0-2 as Kelly continues to rear back and throw it up there. So no balls and 2 strikes to count. 2 outs and the runner at third. Eagles ahead by 3 in the shutout. The pitch is a check swing, flare to third. Picked out of the air by Pickard. And that ends the inning. So Carson-Newman gets the leadoff walk, but they leave a man on base for the 8th time in this game. And we're through 6 complete innings. Carson-Newman leads this one 3-0. Mooney back to the slab when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Story of the weekend has been Carson-Newman's pitching staff. 3 complete game efforts already. Jake Wright and Tyler Shaver with complete game shutouts. Braden Coe, the 9-inning complete game yesterday. And Mason Mooney, 86 pitches deep into this one, will face the heart of the lineup in Drake Harris in a 3-0 game in the 7th. And Harris swings and fouls the first pitch off to fall behind at 1 strike and nothing. Harris is now 1 of 11 in the series, 0 for 2 in the game, ground out to second and a strikeout swing. The 1-strike pitch from Mooney coming plateward. And Harris swings and misses. He goes all the way to the ground on a backdoor breaking ball. Mooney gets ahead at 2 strikes and nothing. Been that kind of weekend for this Queens offense. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off the end of the bat, a flare to center. Brown takes 1 or 2 steps forward before he pulls it down and retires Harris. 1 up, 1 down here in the 7th inning. And Mason Pickard will step to the plate. He's grounded a short both times he's been up there. Just 7 total hits in this game. Carson-Newman has all 3 runs so far here in the 7th. Bullpen still silent with Mooney on the mound. The right-hander kicks, turns, and fires it loose, and a swing and a line drive into right center field. This is going to sink in for a base hit, and hit 1 hop the fence in right center. Pickard finally gets off the schneid as he hustles to second base with a 1-out double here in the 7th inning.
Now batting, Dominic Ford.
First hit of the day for Queens since a leadoff single in the 3rd by Weston. And now Dominic Ford, see if he can get off the schneid. He's 0 of 11 in the series, 0 for 2 in this one. 3-0, Carson-Newman with the lead. Right-hander on right-hand batter. Mooney kicks the leg and pitches. That's on the outside corner for a strike to get ahead at 0-1. 91 pitches on the day for Mooney, and as I mentioned, had pretty much been a short inning reliever prior to today. 1 strike and nothing. A check at second base. Another glance back there. Now the pitch. That's on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Pickard got his first hit of the series. A double to right center field. Can Ford do the same and get Queens back into this game? Or will Mooney fire up another 0? 0-2 the count. He'll throw back to second. They had the runner leaning, but just back in time was Pickard. Carpenter got back there really quickly. The throw just a tad late as Pickard was able to get back there. The tag was on the helmet of Pickard, too, rather than the hand. So instead, it's 0-2 the count with 1 out. Another throwback to second base. This time, Pickard not leaning anywhere close to as much as he's able to get back to the bag. Still 2 strikes and nothing the count here to Ford. Runner out at second base and 1 out. Mooney coming set. He pitches. That's way off the plate. Ball drifts out of there. And now Matt Parkinson will head out to the mound to have a conversation with Mooney. Eagle bullpen has been quiet pretty much the entirety of the series. They did have Shaver up and loosening in the doubleheader nightcap yesterday. And a Carson-Newman team that enters this game 9-2 in league action, in second place, trailing only Tusculum. Has gotten wonderful starting pitching in the series. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mooney set. He pitches and a swing and a high pop-up. Foul off of first base, out of play. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carson-Newman softball's taken a 14-0 lead on Bluefield State in the 4th. 1-2 the count. Mooney comes to a long pause. He pitches, and a swing and a little flare to right. Coming on, Griffin. He reaches down, and the right fielder is able to make the play. He was in a perfect position. Otherwise, that was going to sink in for a knock and potentially get Queens on the scoreboard. So really good play by Griffin to make the strides forward, to play it in time as he reached down around his waistband. And now here's Anthony Molinari. Flew out to left when he pinch hit in the 5th. 3-0 Eagles in the 7th. Mooney delivers, and it's in the dirt for ball 1. Molinari started game number 1 of this series, and he's the man that has produced the lone run for Queens in the set. An RBI single and a bloop with 2 outs in the 9th. The 1-0. That's off the plate away. 2 balls and no strikes. Molinari trying to do the same here with 2 outs. Bring in Queens' first run. Mooney trying to buckle down and end this inning. Throw back to second base, and once again Pickard is back. Three to nothing. Carson-Newman in control. Seemingly this entire series, but Queens looking for one big, loud crack of the bat. The 2-0. That's off the plate. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Mooney through 6 2/3 innings. Carson-Newman has not used the bullpen at all in this series, but Mooney tracking at 98 pitches now on the day. Right-hander coming set, and he pitches. And he misses off the plate away for a 4-pitch walk. First base on balls issued by Mooney, and the tying run is coming to the plate for Queens in the 7th.
Now batting, Zach Weston.
Zach Weston will be the man coming to the plate. He singled in the 3rd, grounded out to second in the 5th. 1 for 2. Carson-Newman's lead is 3-0. Here in the 7th inning, and now Coach Tom Griffin and Matt Parkinson will visit Mason Mooney out on the mound. Bullpen is quiet for right now. There is some scurrying down there, and now it looks like they will get a right-hander going. Looks like Ryan Smithson will be the man that'll start tossing for Carson-Newman, and now they push him to the side and say, no, don't get loose. Well, I'll tell you what, this whole weekend has really boded well for Carson-Newman looking to the future. Without the services of Matt Bradley this weekend, Jake Wright comes in with a 1-hit complete game shutout. Mooney has been great through 6 2/3. Looking to keep the shutout intact. Righty on left-hand batter. Weston at the plate, the pitch. Misses off the plate away, ball 1. Eagles ahead 3-0, 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Runners at first and second base. Right-hander pitches, and Weston takes the strike on the outside corner this time around. Much better pitch by Mooney. Getting enough of the plate, but also keeping it outside. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. 1-1 to count. The pitch. Weston pulls it to first. To a knee and bobbling it is Daughtry, but he picks it up with a bare hand. Underhands it to Mooney to end the inning. Mooney's through 7 shutout innings. And Queens has left 5 on base in the game. Stretch time at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Carson-Newman leads it 3-0, looking to add to it when we come back on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
New pitcher for Queens in the bottom of the 7th inning was the Game 1 starter. Caleb Staley threw 2 innings, gave up an earned run and 2 hits through just 26 pitches in game number 1. He's back out here in the series finale, making his 11th appearance of the year. He's 0-1 with a 3.29 ERA. 9 strikeouts and a couple walks in 13 2/3 innings. And it'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Carson-Newman due up in the bottom of the 7th inning, with Carson-Newman leading it 3-0 on Queens. Eagles ranked 25th in the Collegiate Baseball newspaper poll, looking to win an 8th straight game. The left-hander pitches and misses off the plate up and away to Brown. Brown struck out swinging back in the 5th inning, right after Ricketts hit a 2-run home run. The 1-0. Brown swings and misses. Count evens up at a ball and a strike. Staley didn't get a chance to pitch against Brown in game 1. He was the only man he didn't face. As Brown pulls this one down the left field line, looping into the corner, and it bounces into the Carson-Newman bullpen foul. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes. Staley faced everybody else in the lineup. Gave up a sacrifice fly. That was it. The 1-2. Brown taps one, foul, third base side again. Eagles do have some activity down in the bullpen, and you wonder if Mooney's day has come to a close after 7 shutout innings. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tapper right back to the mound. Picked up on 1 hop by Staley. He jogs to first and underhands it to the covering first baseman Harris, and 1 up, 1 down in the bottom of the 7th inning. That brings Parkinson to the plate. Potentially the last chance for him to extend his hitting streak to a dozen games. Has opened up his Carson-Newman career with 11 straight games with a hit. He has reached safely twice, drawn a couple walks in this game, and has struck out. 3-0 Eagles in the 7th. The pitch. Parkinson swings and misses. He counts at 1-0. Left-hand pitcher, right-hand batter. The 1-strike pitch. Parkinson fouls it back, and he's quickly in a 2-0 hole. Well, Carson-Newman has missed some chances to push this game out, but so is Queens for that matter. They don't have a hit with a runner on base in this game, and they have been limited to just 14 hits in this 4-game set. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Parkinson gets a piece of it, fouling it back to the net. Keeping the count at 2-0. One out and nobody on. Staley has the sign. He pitches. And a ball pulled foul into the Carson-Newman dugout and then out of it. Down towards the corner. Count still holds at 2-0. Carson-Newman leading it 3-0. Bottom of the 7th inning of play. Staley peering down for the sign. Gets it, and the 0-2 again. In the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip. It is gloved by the catcher Brady, and that will put an end to potentially Parkinson's 11-game hitting streak. See fans on a pitch off the outer half. Trying to extend the zone. Couldn't quite get there. So 2 outs and nobody on. It's Killian Daughtry's turn. Staley, the 3rd pitcher in line to pitch as he delivers, and that misses off the plate away. Close the book on Kelly, an inning and a 3rd. He walks 1, strikes out 1, and once again, just 17 pitches for him. Throws 34 this weekend. 30 of the 34 were strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Daughtry flies one backwards, and the count evens up at 1-1. Carson-Newman's offense against Wise a couple weeks ago was just utter domination. Hit .480 with 45 runs in the 4-game series. Hasn't quite been the same, but has been enough. The 1-1 off the plate away. 2-1. Carson-Newman pitching a few years ago in 2019 held Queens to a .231 batting average. The 2-1. Daughtry fouls another one off. So far in this series, that number was sitting at $150 entering this game. The highlight of that series was Carson-Newman coach Tom Griffin won his 400th game at Carson-Newman in Game 1. Became the 4th SAC coach to do so at one school. The 2-2. That's down and in, and 3-2 the count. As the Eagles swept Queens 12-2, 11-2, and 3-0. That 3-0 score has been imprinted into us today. A 3-0 win in Game 1 behind Shaver's complete game. And so far, a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 7th inning of this final game of the series. The payoff pitch off the plate away. Ball 4, and Daughtry is aboard for the 2nd time today. And now Zach Bose will get his try. 0 for 2 with a walk in the game. Let's see if the Eagles have some more 2-out magic. The lead is 3 as Carson-Newman looks for their 3rd shutout in 4 games. Left-hand pitcher Staley delivers, and Bose fouls one back. And it counts at 1-0 here to Bose. Bose in this series just 1 of 11. And if you're the Eagles, you would love for him to bust out here. Heading into the midweek against 7th-ranked Lee on Tuesday. 1-strike pitch coming plateward. And Bose pokes one to right, sinking in a hurry. Cheek coming on, still coming on, and it's going to splash the outfield grass. Bose is into second base. Daughtry rounding third. He's coming to the plate. The throw is on target. It is in time for the out to end the inning. Daughtry runs around third base as the throw went into second. And Weston threw it home, and they were able to get Daughtry by about a half a step as he tried to slide in safely. And that ends the inning. Eagles had a chance to add on to it. Couldn't do so, however, as Daughtry is thrown out trying to slide in safely, and that ends the inning. We go to the eighth. 3-0. Carson-Newman still on top, however, on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
Alex Sexton will lead off the eighth inning for Queens as he'll pinch hit for Chris Brady to lead off this inning. Sexton has had his work cut out for him this weekend as a pinch hitter. That is where he has been asked to provide some damage, but he's 0 for 4 in the series. As Mason Mooney back to work, and he delivers a pitch that is on the inside corner for strike one on his 103rd offering of the day. 7 shutout innings so far for Mooney as he misses high and tight. And working to Sexton here in the eighth. Right-hand pitcher delivers, and Sexton ropes one under the diving glove of the shortstop Genter and into left field for a base hit. Good piece of hitting by Sexton. Hit it to the right of Genter. Hit it hard. And Genter, who stops pretty much everything, couldn't dive to his right and snare it in time. Right-hand pitcher Mooney back to work. He delivers, and that one's down and away. Throw down to first base and back safely is Sexton, as Noah Jones is at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Eagles on top 3-0. Here in the eighth inning. The 1-0. That misses off the plate away. Two balls and no strikes the count. Jones, that open stance, squatting down slightly. Now the 2-0. High in the air off the end of the bat, shallow left center field. Brown racing in, still racing in, and on the run, he's able to make the catch. To retire, Jones for the first out. That was a lengthy run for Brown, but he was able to put on the afterburners to make the play. And with 1 out and 1 on, Riley Cheek will stand in. 1 of 3 on the day. Right-hand pitcher set and pitching. That misses off the plate on a slider. Mooney coming set. He'll step off and throw to first, and Sexton is back. 3-0. Carson-Newman has the lead here in the 8th. 1 out and 1 on. The 1-0 pitch. Hard hit line drive back into center field for a base hit. Sexton will stop at second base, and Queens in business, bringing the tying run to the plate here in the 8th inning. Five hits in the game now for Queens. And Carson-Newman coach Tom Griffin is going to call for time. And I would imagine this is the end of the line for Mason Mooney. Been a really good day at the ballpark, but now sitting at 110 pitches. His day is done. Great work today by Mooney. 7 1/3 shutout so far. Eagles lead it 3-0. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
For the first time in the series, Carson-Newman goes to the bullpen. 3 complete games to start off this series, and now Mason Mooney done after 7 1/3. Ryan Smithson will make his 4th appearance of the season. The Georgia Highlands transfer, redshirt junior, 6 feet 175. Has given up 4 earned runs in 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, and 5 walks so far in his time. And he enters with runners at first and second base and 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. Carson-Newman's lead is 3-0, so they have not been able to pull away. And Carter Foster standing in, who's 0 for 3. Big spot here for the right-hander. Smithson comes set, and he checks the runner at second base and pitches. And a swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch. Smithson fastball, slider, change up the repertoire for the Monroe, Georgia native. Runners at first and second base, and a threat here for Queens. Checking the runner back at second base once again, and now Smithson pitches, and a swing and a line drive into left center field. This will end the shutout. Brown picks it up, rounding third is Sexton. Throw to the plate comes in, and it is in time to get the out. What a throw by Charlie Brown as Parkinson caught it on an absolute seed from Brown, and I spoke prematurely. Didn't think Brown was going to get there in time, and Sexton couldn't hustle around, and he's gunned down at the plate for the second out of the inning. Chalk it up 8-2 at the dish. What a throw by Brown to get the out. I didn't think that Brown was going to get there in time, but Sexton did hesitate upon look at the replay. And Brown, not only did he get there, but the throw needed to be perfect, and it was right on target. He caught it and put the tag on as Sexton bumped into Parkinson. And now here comes Drake Harris, and he swings and misses on a pitch down. So that preserves the shutout for Carson-Newman. Despite 3 hits in the inning, there's 2 outs now. The tying run still at the plate in Harris. Cheek at second, Foster at first. 3-0 the lead here in the 8th. Smithson pitching, and a swing and a miss. Another breaking ball down. Well, we've seen Brown do it. Of course, he's known for that play against Northwood a couple years ago that made it on the Sports Center top 10. He's got one of the strongest arms that we've ever seen here. And he made a great throw from center. 0-2 the pitch. That's downstairs. 1-2. And Sexton, who just could not quite get around third base cleanly, might have taken a little bit of a stutter step as well, trying to get to the bag. And a great throw and a great tag from Parkinson. And with 2 outs and 2 on, a 1-2 pitch coming. Just missed downstairs, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Can Harris produce? Felt like if your Queens Foster just gave you the big hit that you needed. With a great throw from Brown on the outfield assist. And with 2 outs, you certainly believe, if you're Queens, this is a prime chance. Got to get something across here in the 8th. 2 outs and 2 on. 2-2 the count, the pitch. That's a breaking ball in the dirt. Runners will take off, throw to third base. Not in time. And both runners advance a base on the wild pitch. And now 2 men in scoring position. Count is full, though. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Eagles ahead. 3-0, but a chance for Queens to get back in this one. Cleanup man at the plate in Harris. And a big payoff pitch from Smithson. Ground ball, first base side, foul. And we'll have to reset things. So this inning started. Sexton singled to left. Jones flew to center. The base hit from Cheek to center. Foster shoveled one into left center field, but Brown made an impressive throw to gun down the runner at the plate to keep Queens off the board for the second out of the inning. The wild pitch advances the runners over a bag. Three balls and 2 strikes the count. Eagles ahead by 3, trying to preserve the shutout. Smithson will throw back to second base, and they had him. He is picked off at second base to end the inning. How about Carson-Newman's defense to end a threat? Genter sneaks in behind the base runner. Foster is thrown out. And Queens is held off the board thanks to some impressive Carson-Newman defense in the 8th. Carson-Newman will try to play add-on as well when we come back. 3-0 lead. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Luke Hutchinson is the new pitcher for Queens. He closed out yesterday's 7-1 loss for the Royals with a clean 8th inning of work through 11 pitches to get out of the inning in clean 1-2-3 fashion with a punch out. And he'll face the lower third in Carson-Newman's lineup in the bottom of the 8th inning. Carson-Newman leads it 3-0. And can the Eagles add a little bit to this so we don't have a repeat of the last inning in which Carson-Newman's defense made 2 outs to keep Queens off the board? Griffin swings at the first pitch and fouls at third base side. A wonderful play by Charlie Brown, throwing out a runner at the plate, and then the pickoff at end of the inning. The 0-1. Griffin bounces it, third base side foul. So now Griffin, who's in an 0-2 hole. Hutchinson works into the motion and pitches. Tries to fling a breaking ball up there. It misses high. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes here to Griffin, who has been aboard twice, but he struck out with the bases loaded his last time up. Right-hander delivers, and Griffin takes high and tight once more. Even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carson-Newman looking for the shutout. Can they pull it off in the 9th? Can Griffin keep it going as he swings at the 2-2 offering and flies it to shallow left center field? Ford is over there as he takes a couple steps back at the last second to pull it down. Now with 1 out and nobody on, it's Andrew Carpenter's turn. Carpenter has drawn a walk in 3 trips. He struck out twice as well. 0 for 2. Carson-Newman leading it 3-0 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And the right-hand pitcher, Hutchinson, delivers the pitch, and Carpenter bunts it third base side. Pickard scoops, throws to first base, and makes that one look really easy, getting Carpenter by a couple steps. Eagles have tested him a couple times, but he's been up to the task of late. And with 2 outs and nobody on, it brings Micah Genter to the plate. 1 for 2 with a sac bunt on the day. Doubled and scored to set up Ricketts in the 5th, when Ricketts hit that 2-run home run to push the lead out to 3-0, where it stands now in the 8th. 2 outs and nobody on. Hutchinson delivers. Genter takes a strike. Fastball outside corner. 3 runs on 6 hits. An error and 9 left on base for Carson-Newman. No runs, 6 hits, an error and 6 left aboard for Queens. 0-1 pitch. Nearly hit Genter on a breaking ball up and in to even it up at 1-1. And at least from what we've seen this weekend, the Queens pitching staff certainly is going to keep the Royals in a lot of games the rest of the way. The 1-1 pitch, that's off the plate away, 2-1. Things don't get any easier. In fact, you could argue they get more difficult next week. Hosting Catawba. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Misses downstairs. 3-1. Julian Bailey has also taken over behind the plate for Queens after Sexton pinch hit for Brady. Three balls and a strike. Hutchinson delivers. That's down and away. Ball 4, and the Eagles have a 2-out base runner to bring Tyler Thompson to the plate. So Thompson will dig in. He's 0 for 4 in the game. He had 2 hits earlier today in the first game of the doubleheader and has a hit in every game of the series. The exception of this one as he takes a look at a high fastball for ball 1. Each team's with 6 hits so far in this one. If you're looking forward to the top of the 9th, it'll be the heart of the order. Harris, Pickard, Ford due up for Coach Caleb Steely's team. The 1-0 pitch is a fly ball foul off of first base. Check that. Coach Ross Steely, his first year at Queens after spending 6 years at 3 different D1 schools, Gardner-Webb, UNC Charlotte, his alma mater, and Jacksonville. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hutchinson set, he pitches, and it misses downstairs for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Genter at first base. Carson-Newman would love to tack some on and give Smithson an opportunity to play a little bit of add-on. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Thompson on a ball that goes to the backstop, and Genter will take second base. And I'm not sure if Thompson thought that Genter was going and he was trying to protect his teammate or what happened. Because it was a very late swing. The ball had hit the dirt. And he looked at first base immediately and thought that Genter had already taken off. He didn't. So he moves into scoring position, but now Thompson 2-2. The pitch. Thompson fouls it back, and the count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eagles currently don't have anybody warming up in the bullpen. Carson-Newman leading it 3-0, looking to complete a 4-game sweep. Right-hand pitcher on right-hand batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. There goes Genter, and Thompson fouls another one back. Genter moving to second base on the wild pitch. And now the right-hander Hutchinson trying to lock things in after giving up the 2-out walk to the Carson-Newman 9-hole batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Hutchinson's ready. Look at second, the pitch, and that stays high. Ball 3. Carson-Newman scored in the first inning on the RBI fielder's choice by Killian Daughtry. They added to that with the 2-run home run from Ricketts in the 5th. Queens had a runner thrown out at the plate in the 8th. And the Royals have been held off the scoreboard for the 3rd time in 4 games in this series. The payoff pitch. Thompson hits another one foul, and a good sequence here as he shoves it out of play first base side, and will do it again at 3-2. Can Thompson win this battle at the plate and provide some insurance? Or does Hutchinson win again and put up a 0 in the 8th inning once more? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. 3-0 Eagles. The pitch. Thompson swings, hits it hard to deep left field. This one is going to leave the yard. Thompson, his first hit of the game, is a loud one. A 2-run blast to left, second homer of the ball game for the Eagles. And that pushes the lead out to 5-0 with some much-needed insurance. An absolute blast from Thompson. Leaves the ballpark in a hurry. And now Gunnar Ricketts, who has 2 hits and 4 tries. 5-0 the score. Hutchinson pitches, and that misses downstairs. So that was a 9-pitch at bat by Thompson. The 0-1. Ricketts hits one in the air out to right center field, giving Chase Cheek. He's back to the wall. See you later. Ricketts with his 2nd home run. The Eagles go back-to-back, and the lead is doubled in the inning. 6-0 the score. Second time this year, a Carson-Newman player has had a multi-homer game. Matt Parkinson did it against Lee on February 17th. And almost a month later, Ricketts adds his 3rd long ball of the year. On an 0-1 pitch, Ricketts drives it out of here, and it's a 6-0 game. And now Hutchinson goes to work on Brown, and he takes up and in for ball 1. I'll tell you what, the play from Brown looms even larger now. What a difference that play, throwing out the runner at the plate, looms. 1-0 is downstairs, 2-0. Brown throwing out the runner at the plate ensured that Queens wouldn't get on the board and trim it to a 2-run game. The 2-0. Brown skies one. Third base side, it'll get out of play. And rather than Queens having 2 men on with 1 out and a chance to tie it up, they're unable to do so. The pickoff of the runner at second base. Queens didn't score. And then a 2-out walk to Genter. The long ball from Thompson on a 9-pitch sequence, and the solo blast from Ricketts. 2-1 pitch. Misses downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. The 2-1. 3-1 rather. Stays high and tight for ball 4. 4 straight have reached with 2 outs. And we'll go to the bullpen as well. Queens needs a new pitcher. We'll tell you about him when we come back. Eagles on top, 6-0. 2 homers in the inning. Stick with us as Carson-Newman tries to close this out on the Eagle Sports Network.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeAndEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large 1-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large 1-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
With AEC's You Save Advantage program, take advantage and upgrade your home to save on energy. Eliminate large upfront investments and allow energy savings to provide the payments for energy upgrades on your bill. An AEC certified energy inspector visits your home to determine the options for energy efficiency. Then AEC installs the new energy efficiency measures and recovers its cost with a charge on your electric bill. Contact AEC today to start saving. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Carson-Newman has hit 2 home runs in the inning. A 2-run blast from Thompson and a solo blast from Ricketts, his second of the game. Eagles have had 4 players reach in a row after Hutchinson retired the first 2, and now Wes Bowling will come on to the mound for Queens, his second appearance of the series. Bowling closed out game 1 with a scoreless 6th inning. Runner at first base, 2 outs, and Parkinson at the plate, and he lines the ball to center field, sinking in a hurry, and it drops in, and it will go all the way to the wall. Brown is going to score. Parkinson's around second. He's hustling for third, and he's going to stop there. His hitting streak extends to 12, and Carson-Newman's lead swells to 7-0. So chalk that up as a base hit for Parkinson, and then the error allows the runners to move around. As Daughtry bounces it to third base, picked up by Pickard. He throws to first, and that ends the inning. But Carson-Newman bursts out in a monster way. Eagles get 4 runs on 3 base hits in the error in the inning. And the Eagles, despite stranding their 10th man aboard on the day, Carson-Newman has a 7-0 lead, looking to close it out here. Stick with us as Carson-Newman looks for his 3rd shutout of the series, next on the Eagle Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Kate Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Kate Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment draining. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Ryan Smithson will try to shut this thing down as Carson-Newman's lead now sits at 7-0. Eagles with changes defensively. We'll get to that in a second as Drake Harris swings and misses on the first pitch. Ryan Ponce is now in left field. Bryce Hanley's at second base, and Harrison Travis is behind the plate. Harris was at the plate in a big spot in the 8th as he swings and fouls another ball off. Harris is 0 for 3. And he's in an 0-2 hole as he swings and hits one sharply out to short. It's bobbled by Genter. Spins, throws to first. That one's way offline. And that one will go out of play, and that'll be... Let's see. Yes, it will. It will go out of play. And Carson-Newman coach Tom Griffin is asking why the runner is being awarded second base. So if that's the case, that's a 2-for-1 special on the error. I think Coach Griffin wanted to see exactly what the ruling was. There's a couple Queens players down there. But instead, it's a runner at second base. And in a 7-0 game here in the 9th, a chance for Queens to break up the shutout. Mason Pickard at the plate. He doubled his last time up. 7-0 Eagles in the 9th. Smithson pitching, missing downstairs for ball 1. Right-hander Smithson checking the runner out at second base. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's on the outside corner for a strike. And it counts at 1 ball and 1 strike. So Mooney goes the first 7 1/3 shutout, 110 pitches. Now Smithson looking to back it up and put a close to this one. The 1-1 pitch on the way, and it's a swing and a bouncer to third. Good play on an in-between hop by the backhanding Bose at third base. He throws to first. Pulls Daughtry off of the bag. And I think Daughtry and Pickard bang knees as Daughtry slaps the tag on Pickard before he gets to the bag for the out. And those two run into each other, and it is an out nevertheless. And Carson-Newman a third of the way home in the 9th. Runner at second base, and now Dom Ford at the plate. 0 for 3 in the game. And the first pitch from Smithson's a ground ball in the hole. Tough play. Genter, the backhand, throwing to first. It's in time for the out. Getting the Fleet a foot forward for the second out of the inning. Very difficult play. On the backhand, Genter able to make the play and unfurl one over to first. And it ends the opportunities for Queens with less than 2 outs as they're down to their final out now. Molinari at the plate. 7-0 Eagles, and Molinari swings and fouls one off. And with 2 outs and the runner in scoring position, Queens looks to put an end to a shutout. Right-hander Smithson is ready. The pitch. Misses high and away. Count moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. Smithson comes set. 2 outs in the inning. Runner at second he looks at and pitches. and misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. Carson-Newman as a team hasn't had 3 shutouts in a year in 5 years. They're trying to have 3 shutouts in a series. The 2-1. Molinari flies one down the left field line. Potts heading over towards the line, still running, and in fair ground he stops. He makes the catch, and that wraps it up for the first time since 2006. Carson-Newman has an 8-game sack winning streak. And the Eagles pick up their 3rd shutout of the weekend. The final tally in this one, Eagles win it 7-0 as they romp the Royals. So in a game that takes 2 hours and 23 minutes to complete, Carson-Newman gets 3 shutouts in a series. And the Eagles put a close to the book on this one. Final score, a 7-0 win for Carson-Newman in this contest. Eagles win it, and they have now won 8 straight. Carson-Newman opened the 2006 season with 9 straight wins. They've won 8 straight against the Sac. 10-2 to open the year in league play. Can they keep it rolling? Been a wonderful series for the Eagles as they wrap this one up. For our entire crew here today, wrapping up this broadcast, I'm Michael Watrang signing off. Eagles win it. They're back on the road on Tuesday. 4 o'clock, they'll travel to 7th-ranked Lee in a top 25 showdown against the Flames. Stick with us for entire postgame coverage on SeeingEagles.com. Full highlights and a recap to wrap up a winning day. Eagles win it in Game 1, 3-0, and 7-0 in Game 2. Carson-Newman takes down the Royals. We'll talk to you again down the line. Until then, good night, everybody.